Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight was earlier, and I hope you're getting out and also remember to be kind to yourself and others. Sorry, I just had some stuff here that's kind of still going down my throat. So anyway, I just want to say be kind, because a lot of people are going through stuff around this time of year. So please, please, pretty please, really, how would you treat other people out in public? Is that how you treat yourself? So, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. So please be kind to anyone and everyone. You don't have to be friends with everyone, but at least to be kind. Anyway, if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and you could find me on YouTube, and that is at Starlight, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman. Plus, you can give my videos a thumbs up, and you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, don't forget, you can leave a message down below, beep, 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 and you can also share my videos with your family, your friends. And Starlight rode on a horse and carriage today. Free. Imagine that. The universe sent me somewhere and said, Starlight, we know you want to go on a horse and buggy and carriage. Get on there. And I did. So you could share my videos with I'm trying to think of the name of Clydesdale horses. They are so beautiful. And besides sharing my videos with a horse, you can also share my videos with a cow. And also, don't forget my playlist and the notification bell. That way you don't miss any videos. Plus, you can also follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So Starlight is all clean. I am out here at a motel somewhere, and it's on God. God's like, here you go, Starlight. You really need this. This is part of your self-love. So thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to do this. And I do have to say, I had to let go of fear in order to do this. So this wasn't easy for Starlight to be here. Sorry about this. But it was a part of a healing that I had to go through in order to receive this today. So anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I just want to, I know you guys see the bed behind me, and, because I just got here, and I tell you, I might have been in that bathtub for an hour, because 15-minute showers really doesn't, I'm grateful, but I really needed to take some time and really clean some dirt off of Starlight's body. And I scrub myself literally with a stone to get all that dirt off of me. So anyway, I am nice and sparkly clean like I used to be. And I gotta take a breather here. So anyway, that's why I wanted to explain. You see the bed behind me. Normally Starlight would be at a library, or making videos outside, or in a car. But for the next couple of days, I will be here. So anyway, today I really want to talk about, like, what dimension do you think you're in? And this is really, I have to backtrack here, because years ago, Starlight didn't think she was going to make it anymore. Absolutely not. Kathy Dingman, that's the other version of Starlight, she went through hell, from time of existence all the way up until my 2022, or even 21, 22, somewhere around there. And so Starlight had to, even though I've had that name Starlight for the longest time, since 95, is Starlight had to take over, because Kathy went through a lot. And would no longer make it in the third dimension. And then I was learning that I didn't have to stay in the third dimension, but at the same time, Starlight needed an upgrade. And that's what I did is because I got help from my mentor, he taught me how, we're multi-dimensional spirit beings having a human experience. So those of you that, like you might have gone through hell like Starlight did, and I am not exaggerating on this, and I know other people, that I've met that have gone through hell in their lifetime here, where you might be trying to figure out what the blank is going on, no matter what I do, I seem to find myself, back to, back to the beginning again, where I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere in life. And I'm just saying that for an example. God knows that's not what I believe right now. This is, where I am right now. It's all about doing the inner work. It's not about having a house, and it's not about having a car, and it's not about having material shit. No, absolutely not. It's, like, when that stuff doesn't matter anymore to you, where you're so grateful for, the everyday stuff, and, where God, the universe, and the archangels has helped me to get to where I am today, and that it is doing the inner work inside of me. And like I said, it has nothing to do with material values, because that is how we've been lied to. And, we've been lied to throughout our whole life, thinking that, like I've seen this on pickup trucks where they have like a license plate or a sticker on their car that says, whoever has the most toys wins. And this is exactly why society, they're so more focused on the outward than they are in the inward. And that's where Starlight was too. So Starlight's been there, done that, and I have the t-shirt to go with it. I'm just kidding. So that is how we've been brainwashed to believe. And I know somebody right now that I'm helping, trying to help out, is that, they're going through shit. And it is so weird how God does this to us, where God might actually have you to help somebody that did you wrong in the past. It's about keeping that peace. It's about forgiving them and moving on. But here I am now helping somebody that wasn't so kind to me, years ago. So, and I'm here. This is how God expects us to be, is to, you might be challenged. You might be going through something like this, already have gone through something like this, where, you're helping people out that did you wrong, and you forgive them, and you want to see the best for them. So, sorry, this bothers me that I'm not even here. So, so the third dimension, the 3D, is a fear frequency, a low vibration, and that's where Starlight was, so that's why even Mother Earth, planet Earth, Mother Gaia, had to rise to a higher frequency, because she could no longer handle the pressure and the abuse that she's gone through. So she had to go through healing. She's had to go through pain and suffering, to rise up to a higher dimension, like the fifth dimension. And you might be wondering, what about the fourth? Well, the fourth is the, like, say this side here is the third, this is the fourth, and on this side here is the fifth. Well, the third is letting go of fear and shifting to the fifth, which you're not quite here. It's kind of like you're in both the third and the fifth, and you're just shifting more and more to the fifth dimension. What is the fifth dimension, Starlight? Well, the fifth dimension is the love frequency. And like I was saying, the third dimension is the fear frequency, a low vibration way down here. And this is how society, this is the way the government, this is the way the people that are running the world, this is what they want. They want to dumb everyone down. They want to fill us up with lies and, to deceive us. So we're running on an old program, and those of you that go running out to that new phone, what is it called? I have no clue. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's an old phone. You're going for something. You're being deceived. You're being lied to, and like forget about trying to impress other people with the newest phone or the newest computer or the newest car, because those are all, they're giving you and selling you old stuff. They got stuff for the future already, but they want to make as much money as they can. So just like the cell phones, like with a cell phone, I used to have like a 3G, phone, and that worked for so long. And after a while, and say that's like the 3D, the third dimension, after a while, you won't be able to function really good. And that lower frequency, the fear frequency, and just like your cell phone, is that you got to let go of that old phone, just like you got to let go of fear in the third dimension to shift to the fifth. So it's like you're letting go and hanging on. You got your one foot over here, but you got your other foot over here. And that's what the fourth is kind of, you're in between. So you might be letting go of some fear here, and letting love guide you, not fear. So this is so important in order to rise up to a higher frequency, the love frequency, the fifth dimension, the 5D. You got to let go of that fear. And that also means you're going to end up letting go of your old version of yourself and creating a new version of yourself, like Starlight has and already done, is to create a new higher dimensional version of myself, like Starlight. And I tell a lot of people when I meet them, I'm like, they're like, what's your name? And I don't go by Kathy anymore. I love Kathy. Kathy did a great job. Kathy went through hell. She got me to where I am now. So Kathy, I had to let her go. Even though I have to use that name for, like my ID and different things. But outside of that, my name is Starlight. I don't go by Kathy. Everybody calls me Starlight. I have a lady that I've been working on helping out, and I'll be in a park and I'll be in the park and I don't know that she's coming because she didn't tell me. She didn't know I was going to be at the park. She sees my vehicle in the parking lot, and out of the blue, I'll be either feeding the birds or eating or doing something at the park, and I will hear her voice and it will be like, Starlight, Starlight. And I can hear all across the park. So it is so funny how, this lady will yell out my name. So that is because it's a different version of myself. It is a higher version. I've done a lot of work. I had to work on letting go of fear, letting go of doubt, and to understand that I could not no longer live on the third dimension. And that's why I had to let go of the third dimension and let go of fear so I can rise to a higher frequency, the love frequency. And so I can, and I am still working on different little parts of fear. There's so many layers or levels of fear to let go of. I meet people and they're like, I'm not afraid of anything, but then, I find out that they're taking the COVID shots or they're taking the vaccinations. Well, if you're not afraid, why are you taking those? Don't you trust in God that God's going to get you through that? And even if if it's your time to get out of here. If it's your time, if God says it's your time, it doesn't even have to be a COVID. It doesn't even have to be to catch COVID. If today's your day, it's your day. It doesn't matter how it happens. If your day is today and God says, okay, you are no longer going to be here, I'm going to take you off the planet, you could die in so many different ways. It doesn't have to necessarily be that it's going to be the COVID. So, you're living in fear if you're running out or covering your mouth with a mask all the time, because you're not really fully trusting that God is going to protect you, even if you caught it. So this is what they did with the news, is they got people afraid, and And the shot did not really work. I have not seen any evidence, and I don't still know why they're out there trying to get people to get the injection. Why? I have no clue. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. It's about raising your frequency to a higher vibration where, and it does take time. It doesn't happen overnight. So going into the fifth dimension is not going to happen like you wake up the next day and you're in the fifth dimension. No, it's going to take a lot of hard work, and you're going to be challenged and tested by the universe of like, there's so many ways that we could hold fear inside of us that we're not even aware of, is I'm not afraid. Well, if you say that, I will guarantee you that God is going to challenge you, or the universe is going to challenge you and send somebody your way, or send something in your path, and to where you have to face some kind of fear. And you'll be like, wow, I didn't even realize. Just like I said, for me to be in here, you wouldn't even believe the fear I had about doing what I had to do to be where I am tonight. So that was a fear that I wasn't even aware of. So anyway, I do want to, my mind, I'm scrambling my mind all over, and I don't want to do that because sometimes I lose people. So you don't have to stay in the low frequency. And, some of you might want to give up on life, and give in. And maybe you've come a long way, like Starlight has, actually with Kathy Dingman, she couldn't handle anymore. She could not handle anymore. She, it's like having a video game, like which kind of we are in, like a simulation, and like you got a character in the game, and you use that character up in the game, and now you can't use that character because that character is done. You already, how many times did it get shot in that video game, that phase in the game? So now you need a new character, and that's an upgrade, but it takes work to get there. You just can't just automatically, you could give yourself a name, but then you got to work on your and do that inner work. That way, then you can get to a higher frequency. And it's let love guide you, not fear. So God, the universe is going to challenge you. And I am sorry, I am having problems with my phone. This is the third time or second time that my phone won't let me record. I've let go of so many things on my phone, so I really don't know what's going on my phone. So I just want to let you know, if you noticed, I'm losing you on this video. So anyway, you don't have to stay in the third dimension, you don't have to go through hell anymore. You can let that go. And, you got to trust the universe and let go of fear. Let love guide you, not fear. And that is how you shift into a higher frequency, the love frequency. Split it. There's many ways of doing that. You got to love yourself and unconditionally, and it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to get to the point where you don't care what other people think. And that's where a lot of people are holding a lot of fear. And, I just talked to somebody yesterday. They're afraid of, oh no, my reputation, what are they going to say? What are people going to say? They're going to judge me. They're going to judge me. And that person has been like that his whole life, being afraid that somebody's going to judge them. And, and we're going to not stand before the people before we leave this planet. We're going to stand before God, so it's not about what people say about us. It's what God sees behind closed doors, when nobody, when you think nobody can see what you're doing, guess what? You're wrong. You can hide anywhere you want to hide, but God can see through walls. So anyway, I do love you. I don't know how many minutes this is right now because my video, my phone, I'm having issues. So anyway, I do have to end this videos because my phone, I'm having a really hard problem with it, with the storage. So anyway, you can give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, don't forget, you can leave me a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And you could share my videos with your family, your friends, a cat, a dog. And don't forget the notification bell. Plus, you could check out my playlist. And you could follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, and that is Kathy with a K, Dingman Starlight. I love you all. This is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace. Peace.